Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is BluecatEra here, and welcome back to another one of my biting videos. Today, we are inside the brand new, supposedly brand new, Box Factory base, which was released almost around a month ago, but I never got around to recording it because reasons. So now I'm finally inside the the box fort, and frankly, it's been quite populated actually. It's actually pretty rare you actually go into this base and nothing's happening, which is good. It's good. That's kind of the reason why I like this base. But this video was extremely old. If you want me to give you a date, I really couldn't. All I could tell you is that this was well before the GST. But while I'm speaking on the GST, while we're on that topic, the GST just happened. Wasn't exactly the most satisfying GST in the world, but I already gave my final thoughts on it. If you've seen my GST video, I have a small little commentary section right at the end. I know I didn't really give any real indication of me having that, but it's there if you'd like to go hear it. It doesn't really say much. In fact, I actually end up going off topic quite a few times, but it's there if you want to go ahead and take a look at it. So the gang I'm with today, or at this time, was ZX. I'm not really sure how I really exactly feel about them, but they're a good gang. I like them. I often feel as if their ranks are a little bit too inactive for my taste, but that's just my... Besides, it's not like I'm really committed to any real gang anymore. I can say whatever the hell I want. But yeah, I'm gonna be straight up. Their ranks are not all that active. In fact, most times, their ranks are actually not even on the right tag, but that's a different story in its own regard. You can see right now we only have, what, 3-4 people on the ZX tag? Not too shabby, not too shabby, and I don't think any one of them is ranked. No, I don't think they're ranked. But this is one of the reasons why I like about ZX. I think ZX they do pretty well in handling their own, even without the ranks. I've been noticing that like the only two gangs that I've been joining as of recently has been Ragin and ZX. And honestly, I don't know why. There's something about either one of those gangs that I just kinda like about them. It's weird. Like, I would love to expand my basing criteria, or my agenda I should say, but I just wouldn't know who to go for. First things first, I'm actually logged on to Graal right now. I'm gonna tell you just a couple opinions about some of the other gangs that I've yet to join, right after I take out this person. Alright, never mind. Okay. Who else do we have here? So I'm on Graal right now. Let's see who else we got. We got GPN. GPN's cool. I should probably often join them. But I always get, it's not GPN I don't like, it's JZ. There's something about JZ I don't really like anymore. It seems dead to me. None of it seems like anything's really going on. It seems boring. The defense is not as the same as what it was before. So it's not GPN I don't like, it's the base. It's just a base. I know they probably need some help around this time because opposite time zones, but I don't know, maybe one day. I mean, I only have 6 more days left. What else do we have? We also have... Okay, GPN also has Touchy as well. That's new. Too Lit. That's a gang I never really heard of, so I don't really have an opinion on them. Darkside, I don't really have too much opinion on Darkside either. They're kind of just there. I don't really bother them, they don't really bother me. Embro. Embro's a pretty tough gang, but I'm not going to lie, they act like a bunch of assholes. Gaza. Don't think I've ever heard of those guys, but I know NBK is supposed to have the lethal security zone. I would join NBK, but I always think like it's a little bit too challenging to get into the ranks. Well, actually to just join the gang in general. What else? Godelic. I've been with them before, they're alright. Nothing really tends to happen though, so it's kind of boring there. And Obsidian, well, those guys would be a definite no. Look, I would love to, but it's not the fact that I don't want to join them, it's the fact that I don't think I will get the chance. But that's just me. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. I mean, ZX kind of has a couple of some Obsidian members. So long as they end up picking up a fight, I guess it's fine. I should really go for that flag. Yeah, I should have really went for that. That was embarrassing. But yeah, maybe I should just expand the agenda, at least just a little bit, but I don't know. Some of these gangs seems kind of toxic, I don't want to get involved with that. I'm comfortable where I am right now, just Region and ZX. I mean, admittingly, Region tends to have, well, Region has the same situation when it comes to ranked members. In fact, if anything, I would say Region is even worse. Like, the only time I ever saw so many ranks at a single time was actually yesterday. Yeah, by the time this video gets uploaded, it was the day before that. I actually saw the leader log on. I've never seen this guy log on. And so, you know, every gang has their flaws, but some of them are a lot worse than others. Region definitely has a very bad ranks. Their ranks, I'm sorry, they're terrible. I think the only real good rank, I'm actually going to take a look right now. I'm going to call out some good ranks. I would say Izap, definitely. Jason, definitely. And there's like 2 people named Player. No, 3 people. 3 ranks named Player, and I really don't know who they are. But, yeah, I just say just Izap and Jason. Those 2 are like the only 2 I've ever seen on. And also this guy, he's like a really weird pink, like, visor, hat thingamajig. And other than that, I never see these guys. Dallas, I've never seen this guy. Well, every now and then. Iwai, who the hell is that? Colo, never seen him. Black, never seen her. Pretty sure I've seen Xenon before. Pretty sure I've seen him before. But yeah, some of these people, I've never seen them before. It's like, why are they there? Oh well. So, if you're watching this, at least up to this point, you should be pleased to know that I'm planning to upload as many videos as I can, hopefully today. I also am planning to make another Bluecat's weapon closet. Now I know what you're saying, I can't do that without 2 new weapons. Well, I just got 2 new weapons. It took me 2 years to get, but I got 2 new weapons. I got both of them are event coin items. I'm sure some of you are all aware that I've recently bought, not recently, last year I bought the Luger, which is the 10 damage pistol from the event coins, the one that's 40 event coins in total. And then just after this year's GST, or disappointment of a GST, I also bought the AK-74SU. So I figured, why not do a Bluecat weapon closet? We have 2 new weapons, they're both event coins, and people might be skeptical about buying them. I know I was, so why not give people the first scoop? So I will be hopefully making a Bluecat weapon closet in the meantime. I honestly kind of forgot how I sort of went about this, the whole Bluecat weapon closet, because my house is actually different. It's not the same house anymore, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. That's going to be kind of weird. Hi. Oh. Well, what else should I talk about? I don't really exactly have a script on me or like a list of topics like I've done the last few videos, but I've kind of just been rambling on whatever comes to mind. Oh dear, someone's attacking this place. As I am playing, so I am doing a video on Graal and I am playing Graal. That is Graal-tastic. sorry. That was terrible. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot my train of thought. Ah, what was it? Damn it, what was it? Come on, get out of there. Oh, okay, I'll take that. It's right there. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Alright, never mind. Completely forgot. Oh, okay, now I remember. So, the reason that I do not like little YouTube stuff, you know, generic gimmicks and crap like that, like shoutouts and, oh, put me in a video please, is because of the fact that it's like this domino effect where if I were to provide someone with such a commodity, it ends up being spread around to a bunch of other people. So, like, for example, if I give one person a shoutout, then someone else can ask for a shoutout, someone else can ask for a shoutout, then the next person, and the next person, and to the point where it's just this whole chain of shoutouts. And it's like, I can't give a shoutout to every single person and their mother. Otherwise, what's the point of a shoutout? That's why I don't do that. Plus, I don't really like, you know, it's too hard for me to schedule recordings as well because of the same reason. What was I talking about again? Oh, well, I completely forgot. In case you're wondering, I just came back. This recording you're hearing right now is at least 5 hours later. So yeah, I've basically been working on this video for a really long time. But within these 5 hours, I have some pretty damn good news. I just got footage of a massive war against Navy and JPN. So hopefully, if time permits, I will be able to upload all of that. However, my only concern is the combined total for all those clips is definitely going to be over an hour. I don't want you guys to be sitting here for an hour. Sure, I could probably make an hour video and then, you know, you guys can like stop watching and then pick it up sometime later. I mean, I could just do that. But I like to keep my videos short. It takes one sitting, no going back to it. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying something new. I'm going to attempt to look over these clips. These are GPN versus Navy clips, and these are some massive clips too. This isn't like some small little skirmish. We're talking about a serious war here, something I have not seen in this game for a very long time, so this makes me feel pretty darn good. But I'm going to review all of those clips, and I think I'm going to save about 5 or 7 minutes of it, and I'm going to compile that into one video. So I have at least, I'm going to take a look right now, see how many clips I got, because I have a lot. There's a lot of clips. Let's say, it's starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 clips from JPN versus Navy. So I'm going to look over all that. And within those videos, I'm going to find like a good 5 minutes or a good 10 minutes worth of footage. And then the video is only going to be that long. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a montage, basically. I don't want to just go through the whole entire video, because a lot of times it's me just going in there and dying within like the first 5 seconds of attempting to kill anyone or make any real progress. So I'll probably find something noteworthy and then just trim that scene, and then once that scene ends, go to a completely different scene. So it's probably still going to be in chronological order, but it's just going to be really broken apart. I'm also doing this as well because I know that a lot of you guys like it when I commentate. So this is going to make me easier for commentating. I will say this though, my iPad mini seriously failed me on this wall. You would not believe how many times I had these subtle but very annoying screen freezes. Like, you probably see them quite a couple of times in the video by the time it uploads, which will be much later today because I have a lot of stuff to upload. And then having to edit the montage and then comment it over it, yeah, that's going to take some serious time. I mean, heck, this video itself took a good few hours, but then again, I got sidetracked. Yeah, there's a lot of screen freezes where it's like, it wasn't that long, but it was enough to throw me off. So how long is this war going to be? Because it's been a good few hours and it's still going on. I'm still logged on to Graal and oh, GPN got the base. Quite cool. I would get more clips, but I think I got enough. I honestly think I have enough. I don't know, I'll see what happens. I think I still have the sub tag. Let's see here. Yes, I do have this sub tag. So, at my discretion, if I'm going to go back there, maybe get just a couple more clips, I can go ahead and do so. Not a problem. Oh boy, I think I've reached that point again where I ran out of things to commentate. Well, by now, I think I should really start focusing on actually discussing what's going on screen. So, what exactly is on screen? I'm getting in someone's way. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, if the screen seems blurry, it's because I've been recording with fraps on half-size settings. Okay, so I guess this is a good topic of discussion. So, my recording program that I use is called Fraps. It records the computer screen. It doesn't record the iDevice. First, you need to display the iDevice. I suppose this segment would be how do I record Graal. So first, you need something to display the iDevice screen on your computer. That's Reflector's job. So Reflector displays the iPad screen on the computer. Good. Fraps is able to pick up that signal and start recording it. That's baseline. That's exactly how it's recorded. So basically, I just have Reflector and Fraps running at the same time, while Fraps does the recording. And the setting that's called half size. So in order for your videos to take up less space, you can set it to half size, which means it's going to be half the screen resolution. That's why it looks so blurry and not exactly worthy of 720 pixels. I mean 720p. But the latest videos, Reflector was actually cooperating really well. It did not slow down once. I was very impressed. If only it had actually worked like that with the GST, I would have been a lot more satisfied with my recording. But yes, the latest videos that you will see, the which ones? The GPN versus Navy, and I believe I have another Box Factory video with ZX coming up as well. That's going to be in full size, so the image quality should look a lot better. And hopefully Reflector remains like that, because as of lately Reflector has been kind of a nuisance, to be honest. Every now and then the recording would start to slow down for no reason. feel like this is a good opportunity to bring out a couple of some basic pointers. Let's see what I got in mind. I was thinking about playing positions. So, if I told you, you need to start playing positions, and you're like, okay, what exactly does that mean? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. So, every base has, like, these defensive points, you could say. Points where you could be able to stand there and open fire with little worry about getting shot. So, like, for example, you see where that Valentine heart is? That is a perfect defensive point for this base. That is a position. If you can hold that position, you have advantage over the base. So when it comes to basing, it's important to identify these defensive positions and to try to best to secure them as best you can, because that's literally how you're going to hold on to the base. If you're running across the base all over the place, if everyone in the gang is doing that, then that means all the defensive positions are most likely empty. And if they get taken by someone else, you can be at a serious disadvantage. So, like, for example, let's find another defensive point. Look at Super 7. Is that... No, that's oh my god, that's Super T. Can't believe it said Super 7. But Super T was just inside of a defensive point just now. Why? Because it's right behind the door, and she's able to shoot down without any worry of getting shot back. I guess you could say where I'm standing is a bit of a defensive point as well, because I'm able to shoot across to the left, which is where enemies would come in. So just identifying points like that, and what? That message just say fake? Really? Anyways, but identifying locations like that is extremely important when it comes to basing. Extremely, extremely important. Every single base has defensive points. Every single base. It's your job as a baser to identify them. If you can control them, whether you be defending or attacking, you'd be setting yourself for greatness. For greatness, yes, I like that. Alright, well, it seems like as if I'm approaching the end of the video, so it looks, this video's gonna, yeah, it cuts off to this part. I think I can just do this in here because, that guy, yeah, the Gramps. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. The introductions made by Roland Santos. There'll be more videos coming up on the way, I promise you that. Hopefully they'll be uploaded by today. I will try my best. In fact, right after this one's uploaded, I will work on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Love you guys.